Hi, I'm Andrew White, and I will be presenting the social product of neutrality, with the basic idea that the more neutral we can be with our products, the better we will be presented as a company, and the better we will relate to the people, to a wider, more diverse group of individuals and possible clients. All right, let's get started. Let's go through some of the main points of this presentation and what you're going to be getting out of this as viewers. Um, First, we have what is expected of us. Now, this is not talking about us directly, only just us directly. It's talking about what people are expecting of our clients, what they're looking at for our clients. And we have an example of that on the next title page. Next question is, why should we mitigate the impacts of social political positions? So we're going to talk about some of the points and some of the backlash that we've seen competitors face, what's really hit them hard, and the lasting effects of some of the political positions that they've taken. Finally, we'll have a strategy for product neutrality. So these are some things that we can try to do and improve on. It is a good idea as a company to continue training of our employees, upskilling, and ensuring that we are providing the best service that we can for our clients and putting our best foot forward for our clients and possible customers. Oh, look, I made a mistake already. We actually are going to be talking about our impact first, specifically ours, the unity culture, not divisive. This is to bring us together, not trying to divide people and saying, like, hey, let's not focus on our race, let's not focus on our sex, or whatever other things that we could find to put a wall between us, but let's all come together in celebration of our differences. So, our first point being as a media development company, we have a huge impact. What we're saying there is that we're going to be behind a lot of the things that people are going to see. Much how Procter and Gamble went out to Gray for their Gillette commercial to have them create their Gillette commercial, we're going to be generating a lot of commercials, a lot of media, social media posts, any other kind of like short videos. We're going to be making a lot of that for a lot of other companies. A lot of fields are going to be utilizing our company to produce their marketing, which leads into the next point. We should be trying to maximize returns. That's the whole point of marketing. It's so that there's more customers, there's more clients, there's more incentive to use whatever product or service that a company is providing. I added in minimize social backlash. This is the idea that we don't want to taint our name, we don't want to taint the company, we don't want people to have to think about what our company is doing and who they're backing when they come in to utilize whatever service or product. When we are working, our goals really shouldn't be to express any of our political positions or what we think and have any of our opinions pushed out on anything that's not truly focused on making the marketing campaign or making the video. If we have opinions on colors or what someone should be dressed as, maybe that would make a little bit more sense as far as their acting position, not what they're literally dressed as. So it's our goal to provide the best service that we can in making these videos and making these ads, making the marketing, not to weigh in on what we believe the world should be. Here's a slide I was thinking of. Now, please try not to get confused here. We are still a media company. We make media, that's our purpose. But when we are representing another company, when we are making ads for the other company, we have to get into the mindset and step our feet into their shoes. So for the slide, we are a coffee company. We are a cafe. We're just going through this whole thought experiment. Our focus is high quality beans and coffees and baked goods now. We have to think about what their clients would want, what they're after. This is how we would get to know our client, what their customers are looking for. People shouldn't really need to concern themselves. This is understandable. When you think about your local cafe, you really don't want to be deciding a political position or making some sort of stand and, for a fight of any kind across the world when you choose what kind of coffee or where you are going to get your coffee, and me personally, jalapeno bagel in the morning. I don't want to have to make those huge decisions. I'm there for my caffeine and I'm there to get some food before I go into work. So we're not really expected to take political positions. I can't speak for every person in the world. Maybe someone wants to have their cafe be super in agreement to their political, social movements and everything. I want my businesses just to be the business. Just do whatever it is to the best of your ability. Just make the coffee, just make my baked goods. Okay, so let's get into the plan, goals, and objectives, what we're going to be getting out of the presentation. Now, this is just version one of our neutrality. The initial phase of identification, possibly having a research and development portion of it dedicated to finding out the new hot button topics, things that we could not try to push into our products as we make our new ads and marketing campaigns. So, a team of diverse individuals working as QA assurance. This is just a QA team that will check in to our products and what we're developing periodically or at the end to ensure that we are avoiding all the topics that we have identified. Our last point is on regular communication training. Training programs should be done not as a one-time event, but continuously, according to Anderson L. So this is just a periodic, quarterly, weekly, probably not weekly, but at least quarterly training. I think that would be very beneficial. It's been shown that being exposed to it, keeping it in the forefront of our employees' minds as they are making their marketing campaign, will help them generate a positive outlook to what we're going for, the unifying marketing that we're after. One of the great advantages of our strategy is that with the regular training that we have already on diversity and inclusion, we could add this in. That should be a pretty small change or one-time cost. And lastly, a change to our approach, which with the training should just come pretty naturally. That would be just a baseline package. With the executive package, we have both the regular training and the changed approach, but the dedicated QA assurance that we mentioned in the last slide and potential R&D set on researching these issues and understanding what are hot topics in the future, keeping us up to date. Either of these packages, both of them are relatively inexpensive, although the executive package is a bit more, dedicating some research and development team efforts and having a dedicated quality assurance team, which would be possibly some more positions or people changing from their current position. Thank you. That's all we have for this presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it and can look back for it use it as a great resource for keeping us on track and on goal. Here are the references.